All right, class. For the second half of this week, I'm going to talk, are we going to discuss using Google for Business, which is not something that people always think about as a social media platform or something, but it's so important because when it comes down to looking for content, a lot of people just Google it. So if your business is out there, they're likely to find it through doing a Google search. So let's take a look at this. So if you have a real business, you may already have a tentative business account set up on Google. You can claim it and then update the information with your business because they put things in and hope that they're correct. But you can fine tune the different parts. You can share photos, hours of operation, calendars, create ads, and so much more. So if you check out, well, if you have a physical location, you can add the address and a map to where you are so you're easy to find, the hours you're open, and tell what your business is about. And you'll find out that as you set things up, and even before you do, like I said, if there's something created on there already, people can post images of when they've been there to see you if you have a physical location, or post comments if they've used your business. And a lot of times, if you look, especially if you're a small business, you might get more hits there than you do on your other social media. So it's worth looking into. So I'd like you to take a look at some of this. It's got a great business setup. They help you with so many things. You can add script if you have a website. You can add a script in it, and it'll help collect the analytics for you. But of course, they'll share what they you the information from your Google page. Hang on. Excuse me. I have a cough this morning. I had to stop and cough. So you can get a free Google business profile, and they have Google for Workspace, and it's a great place to set up Gmail accounts, get a drive to store content that you build out a calendar, and a lot of it is free, but they have some services that cost money. And again, we don't always think about Google when we talk about social media platforms, but it's worth adding or thinking about adding content on. So, excuse me. I want you to check out what Google offers. I've got a couple of links up here, and there's more that if you look at Google for Business, it'll have more places to do some research. And then like I said, take a look at what they offer and then write me a 5 or more paragraph post on your blog sharing what you found. And if you think it could work out for you or how you could see it working for other businesses, particularly if you're just using a fictitious business for this class. And look at some local businesses and see what their Google page shares about them. You can see that people post things on it, and um, they're always, like I get emails from them and whatever asking me to update my times of business and so forth. And, and again, you can have calendars there if you have events coming up, so you can build out a calendar so people can look at it, find out what's going on. And there's so much, like I said, if you have a website, you can share content from it. You can put a Google map on there so people know how to find you. And there's just a lot of opportunities on Google to build out your business. And if you do sign up, they usually give you some kind of advertising deal for, $500 worth of free ads or something like that. But it's not something you have to do. You can, like I said, there's plenty of parts. If you're a small business and money is tight, which I totally understand, there's a lot of things they offer that are free, and it's worth looking into. So take a look, tell me what you find, and see if you think it's interesting.